Hi, I'm Paul.
Hi, I'm Gordon, and once again, Paul has dragged me off to another movie where I may or may not care for it. What movie are we even watching?
It's called The Secret World of Arrietty.
What?
The Secret World of Arrietty. It's a Japanese anime film by, screenwritten by Hayao Miyazaki, creator of such films as Spirited Away and Nausicaa. The man is a genius! Get back up here, Gordon.
What? You were talking?
Yes, I was. The Secret World of Arrietty is what we're gonna go see.
Well, you see, the magical thing about going to see a Miyazaki film,
Yeah?
we get to learn all kinds of random things. For instance, fish people love ham. It is a proven fact, fish love ham. They love ham so much that they would give up living in the ocean ever again, as long as they got their ham.
Well, it's interesting you should bring up Ponyo, because Ponyo is actually a sort of an adaptation of The Little Mermaid by Hans Christian Andersen. I bet you didn't know that. This one is also one of Miyazaki's films that's an adaptation of a classic story. In this case, The Borrowers.
Paul,
Yeah.
I'm already apprehensive about seeing this movie.
Okay.
And it isn't because of the previous Borrowers movie. You know, just take that out of your mind.
All right.
That movie is atrocious, but I doubt this has anything to do with that.
Yeah, it really
As is with movies like Ponyo, which has the people they choose the voices for come from Disney. So we got two washed up Disney stars as the kids.
Okay.
So we have two 20-year-olds playing 12-year-olds on the one hand here.
Yeah.
On the other hand, the other two people are Amy Poehler and her husband. I'm not impressed by the choice of actors. I don't care about the Disney Channel, and I don't care about the kids that they have on there. They really are nothing special, I'm afraid.
Well, I don't know if there's much I can really say here, except I hope that it's decent voice acting. At least in the last one, we got Lily Tomlin.
Who?
Never mind. I always thought of The Borrowers as sort of like The Littles, just without tails.
Random rubber band.
We're gonna go watch the movie now, and we'll see you when we come back. Beep.
Okay. Let me just get the camera. Okay, so
All right,
we
we're
just
back.
came out of that movie, which is
The Secret of Arrietty.
now Miyazaki's art and the Miyazaki people at
Studio Ghibli.
Studio Ghibli do an amazing job. There, of course, the art is beautiful. The animation is very fluid, very natural, and very well done. While the animation and the backgrounds were gorgeous, colorful, well done, I did not like the audio.
Really? What did you...
This movie loved to indulge in sound effects. I will now let me finish you. I will now demonstrate. Paul, you will walk down the street, and I will demonstrate how this movie likes to do its Foley. So basically, the Foley was everywhere.
Yeah.
Every last thing makes a sound effect. Sometimes it's unnecessary.
All right.
I was just itching my beard. Just ignore me. There were 20-year-old actors playing these 12-year-old like characters. It got really weird when the sick little boy, Sean, whose name in the Japanese version is probably something that sounds a little more Japanese than Sean.
Okay.
Yeah,
In the book, he had no name.
He was just a mopey, nihilistic little kid. And of course, he sounded like a rapist.
Well, was that because he was...
Don't be scared, Arrietty. I won't tell your secret. No one will know. It'll be our little secret.
That's probably because he was voiced by a 20-year-old man.
I know.
Yeah.
When 20-year-old men whisper, it sounds not like a 12-year-old boy. It sounds like a 20-year-old rapist.
Okay.
So, Pa Bauer, or whatever his name is, it's never really
Right.
explained.
I think it was like Palm.
He's played by Amy Poehler's husband. He sounds like a mix between Wolverine and Batman. And he's like super resourceful. He's like got all his gear, and like every time he talks, it's like this. And like at the end of every sentence, I can hear it in my head, Bub. He's like, it's too dangerous out here, Bub. Drill Claw.
Now, I love the voice. Now, I love the characters that Carol Burnett used to create on the old Carol Burnett show. They were brilliant and hilarious. And I gotta say that in this film, yes, every time she spoke, I realized I knew exactly who was talking.
Yeah.
Because it was Carol Burnett. But you know what? I think this character was basically created for her. I mean, not literally, but she was the perfect voice choice. Get back here. So, most movies will try to get their plot in. They will try to get their plot in and all of their jokes and every single little possible thing that they can fit in their hour and a half or 2 hour time slot, right? More or less?
Meh, yeah.
You don't need that. This is far more like, say, My Neighbor Totoro than it is, say,
Transformers.
or Yellow Submarine.
Or the Green Hornet.
Yeah, it's a slow-paced film. There's not a lot of story to it, but that's okay because we're brought. They did a very good job of bringing this whole world to life. This is the only time I've seen a small people in a big world story that I really felt like it was real. That I believed that these little people were really there, instead of most of them where it just veers off into absolute zaniness as soon as possible.
The added pop music.
Yes.
No thank you, Disney.
No.
No,
The Celtic
thank
music
you.
was fine. The Celtic music was great and was probably composed by Joe Hisaishi, I'm assuming.
Overall, Paul, 1 out of 5 stars. What do you give this?
I would give it a 4. I'd probably give it a 4 out of 5.
I unfortunately would give it a 3 out of 5 for the audio.
Yeah, that's why I knocked off the 1 star. The movie is beautiful. The story is beautiful. The plot and the pacing is beautiful. The sound really throws it off, and I did not care for for some of the voice acting.
So this is Gordon.
And this is Paul
Signing off.